Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB or Chris, and today we're going to do a shaving video with Italian themed products. We're going to be using RazoRock Amici, which is a very inexpensive soap. This is $2.99, $2.99 at Italian Barber. It's a light citrusy type scent. I would say I really like the scent of this soap. It's just light citrus. I call it about a 3.5 on a scale of 1 to 10 as far as scent strength. $2.99 for 5 ounces. I was getting ready to wet my brush, but we'll show you. We're using the RazoRock Big Bruce synthetic, which I've had for a very, very long time, and works great. By the way, the cost on this is off the charts great. It's like 59 cents an ounce or something. It's crazy. And believe me, you can get a good shave with it. Don't be one of those elitist type folks that thinks that you can't get a good shave with value products, because I'll show you that you certainly can. And I do it all the time. And I rather like it. Now, granted, I enjoy the soaps with the fancy ingredients, with the super blue emu unicorn milk and all that. I like that stuff. Don't get me wrong. I think it's great. You can definitely tell a difference in the silky, milky, yogurty lather. There's no question that those soaps produce a really nice lather, and I think they certainly help a lot of people, but it's not required for most people. You know, unless you have a very specific set of conditions that require it. But do you enjoy it? You know, that's the question. And if you do, then I guess any price per ounce, you know, is probably worth it if you enjoy it. I'm using a little RazoRock. This is Lime Cube pre-shave today because I have it, so why not? Everything today is RazoRock, so sort of the Italian theme, which one of my viewers, I think his name is Jim, mentioned why not use some Italian products, and most of this stuff is made in Italy. I don't think the Game Changer razor is made in Italy. It's probably made in Canada or somewhere, who knows. Made in Canada, yeah. This is the Game Changer 84. But Italian Barber is an Italian-owned company. Joe is Italian, as most of you know. Let's lather the soap. I'm here yapping 3 minutes, and I haven't even began to load. So we'll start loading here from our Amici tub. It's been a while since I've used this soap. I don't know how long it's been, to tell you the truth, but I promise you we'll get a great shave today, the Amici. And I hope everyone is doing well out there. The pre-shave's going to dry on my face because I'm going to have to add some moisture to it. The corona is really just wreaking havoc all over. I think in the United States now, as of yesterday, there were 35,000 cases. You know, the governor in my state, West Virginia, has basically shut all non-essential businesses down. A lot of people cannot work. It's going to create a lot of hardship for a lot of people, potentially including myself. My wife is a therapist, and you know, their company didn't know whether they're going to be able to continue to work or not. In my view, mental health is an essential function, especially during these times. But you know, we'll see what happens and hope and pray for the best. All right, let's start lathering with our Amici. All right, and as you can see here, it lathers up rather quickly with no problem at all. I'm telling you, people have knocked the RazoRock soaps over the years. And I understand that they don't have the super blue emu unicorn milk. You know, the exotic ingredients. But I'm telling you, folks, you can get a great shave with these soaps. And I've been doing it for years. Some of the first, in fact, the first artisan soaps that I ever tried were RazoRock. Like, you know, Son of Zeus, Triple X, so on and so forth. And it's really what put me on the path to buying all the other artisan soaps, because at the time I was only buying you know, Cella and Perazzo and all the Mitchell's Wolfat and so on. And RazoRock, I bought it in a lot of soaps, and they were the first artisan soaps I'd ever really tried. And then I started seeking out other ones. I was like, oh, these are good, you know. That's nice. The Game Changer. It's a really smooth razor. This is the Rapira blade in here. This is my third and final use on this blade. It's been a good blade for me. I know some people don't like Rapira, but it's been very smooth in all the razors that I've used it with this go around. So I've had no problems whatsoever. Anyway, I hope everybody is doing okay. My heart goes out to the folks, especially in Italy, they've really had it bad with tons of deaths. And so we're using these Italian products today as a just show of solidarity with you brothers in Italy and, of course, all over the world. We're all in the same boat. All of us. This is one of those times where, you know, we're just, whether you're in the United States or the UK or Asia, you know, Europe, anywhere, South America, Africa, it doesn't matter. We're all in the same boat. We really are. And so I think at least those of us in the wet shaving community have really taken to trying to send positive words and messaging out to everyone, in especially all the medical folks who are doing such great work. We need them. You know, we need everybody who's performing a role. So thank you. I've gotten a lot of comments about a lot of people are either working from home or not able to work, and so they've been watching these regular videos, and it's sort of, you know, helped them along. And so thanks to all of you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I've been enjoying making the videos. The one thing that has remained consistent throughout this crisis is I've been getting great shaves. And so, you know, it's just it's a trivial thing, but, you know, it gives me 20 or so minutes to have some fun and just enjoy myself, you know, and share some comments with you guys. And by the way, if you can't lather RazoRock soaps, there's something wrong with you, because they're not hard to lather. And I can promise you that the quality of this is quite decent. You know, no, it's not going to be your, it's not going to have the post qualities that something like Declaration Grooming or Barrister Man or, you know, one of the goat's milk or something like that, probably. But don't think for a moment that you can't get a great shave with it. And I've used this one, you know, quite a bit. Again, $2.99. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy good for $2.99, you know. Now, granted, if your shave requires certain ingredients, and there are people that just, the extra, you know, ingredients mean a lot to them. And of course, I've said always, basically throughout the years, that they're not as important for me, but I do appreciate them. I'm glad artisans make them, you know. As long as they have some offerings that aren't super expensive, I'm always happy that they have a variety of products, you know. Because it gives everybody a chance to try their products. This razor is just smooth, smooth, smooth. It's one of my favorite razors. It's right there with the Lupo. And again, because, you know, RazoRock, or Italian Barber, makes it, they don't charge a ton for these relative to other all stainless steel razors. Now, granted, the fit and finish on these aren't perfection, but they are way better than they used to be. So I'd say at the cost, these are pretty doggone good. And are really good shavers. And no problems whatsoever with residual slickness. As you can see, the razor just gliding, no skipping. So I've always, and you know, if you've watched this channel for years, you've seen RazoRock products on my channel for years, and people sort of look down their nose, it's RazoRock, it's inexpensive, you know. It just works, you know. And trust me, I don't get anything for saying it. You know, I'm not an employee of Italian Barber, and I don't get anything. I have used these products for years. I buy them, and I just enjoy them, you know. I like being able to experience a lot of different things, you know, and not having to always pay top dollar. So RazoRock has a ton of different scents and aftershaves, and so people get a chance to experience some really nice scents, you know, without having to pay through the nose for it. Whereas some other soaps, if, you know, they're 20, like, you know, you order one soap and it's 27, almost 30 bucks by the time it gets to your door. You're not gonna be able to try a ton of those. But with these, this is $2.99. And I promise you, this shave is going to be as good as just about any shave that I ever get. It's going to be smooth. Now, I might be jinxing myself now. But as you can see here, there is no problem whatsoever with this lather. It's not airy. It's the way I like it. Now, I like my lather a little bit different than many. I don't like high volume and what they're calling high structure. I'm more of a, almost a paste type is what I prefer. It works best for me. Everybody really has their own preference, and none of it is wrong. You can see guys that have a very thin lather and they get great shaves, you know. None of that is wrong. So don't let anybody tell you that it's wrong. Because if it works for you, and you're the only one that knows, you know, you're the boss. Like I said, it's your shave. You're in control. And you know what works best for you. And I promise you, this works really well for me. And it always has. And that's why, you know, despite, you know, I've spent tons and tons of money over the years on very expensive things. And I've spent a good deal of money on inexpensive things. And I have always been really pleased when my inexpensive purchases rival that of the expensive. You know, I feel stupid, of course, when you buy something very expensive and it's no better than a $3 soap, of course. But I just love it when a value product works well. And this is one of those products. And even this razor, which I'm not sure what the Game Changer sells for, but it is not, you know, what is typical for an all stainless razor, and it's terrific. And as you can see here, plenty of residual slickness, no quality problems whatsoever. And this has always been the case with RazoRock, and that's why I've used it so many times over the years. And I know some people don't like RazoRock. I had someone comment recently, and he said he would not buy RazoRock because he found them combative and they would not take suggestions and so on and so forth. And, you know, I understand, you know, that can happen. I've certainly had my differences with vendors over the years, you know, but I have never had any problem with a Joe or Michael at Italian Barber. If I ask a question, they just answer it. I have made suggestions before, you know, and not all of them come to fruition because they're running a business. You know, it's not about me. I'm just a single user like everybody else. And so I don't get it really any special treatment. Like, oh, it's Chris, we better toe the line. Yeah, not really. I'm sure they appreciate the kind words that I've had to say over many, many videos over the years, but that's probably where it ends, you know, to tell you the truth. Wow. This has been a nice, really pleasant shave. and I have enjoyed it. I'm telling you. And I told you when I first started using this $2.99 soap, it was going to be fantastic. And guess what? It is. No problems. Super smooth, super nice. Let me rinse the face and we will come back for the post. Stay tuned. And we are back with the magic made by Witch's Thayers. That was a nice shave, people. I want to tell you something. I'm slapping this on. If anyone tells you, let's assume that you're let's say you're a budget shaver, or you're a new person to wet shaving, and you've looked at RazoRock soaps or any budget soap, pretty much, but specifically in this case, RazoRock, and someone tells you that you can't lather it and you can't get a great shave from it, they are full of baloney. I'm just going to tell you. I've been doing it for years. You can search my channel time and time again. I use a RazoRock soap like this that's very inexpensive. Magnificent shave. No creepers, weepers, cuts, irritation, bubbles, troubles, nothing. And so the proof is in the pudding, really. And this is just one of those cases where you don't always have to spend a ton of money. And I know I use a lot of different stuff ranging from expensive to budget. And the budget shaves oftentimes are just enjoyable. Today was one of those days using the Game Changer, which is a budget stainless steel razor. Super smooth, super nice. This is the 84 Game Changer. We're going to close it out today with the RazoRock Donato, which I've had for a pretty long time. I don't remember when this came out. It's clean, fresh type of scent. And I'm just going to try to enjoy the rest of my day to the degree that I can. And I hope you all will do the same. Ooh, got to slap some of that on the dome. This stuff smells really good. I don't know how to describe the scent. To me, it smells a little like a cologne. It's citrusy. I don't know. It's a really nice scent. You can go look at the notes on Italian Barber. I'm going to go another round on this because, yeah. I must tell you, $2.99, fantastic shave. I'm very happy with it. We used the old trusty Big Bruce. No problem whatsoever. Plenty of slickness there, as you see. We just had a great shave, folks, and I hope you'll do the same. Thanks again so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I can't thank you enough. Until next time, I want to remind you, it's your shave. Do it your way. And of course, God bless.